I mean, the players are close. We stick together as a team, and we're like a family in there. So, yeah, we're really close in the locker room, and hopefully we can be on the same page on the field.
How can you apply maybe the frustration from the last two games on the field? How can you apply this energy maybe?
Yeah, I think we just need to talk about more things as a team in terms of when we want to press, when we want to stay, how we're going to play out from the back, how we're going to get chances. I think it's just a thing that we need to talk about all around, not just defensively, not just the forwards, but the entire team. But yeah, I mean, we teams go through struggles, and we're obviously going through one right now. But I think the best way is just to talk through it and work as hard as we can on the field, and really learn what in terms of next game what we're gonna do, which is Charlotte. So we really just need to go for that.
George, what has been the point of emphasis in training the last 2 weeks or so, trying to kind of rebuild that confidence that you guys have seen in the guys?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it even today is how we're gonna get chances, whether it's in behind or building out from the back. But I think a lot of it comes from this, and also how we're gonna work better to shape our press. And I think that's also a big part of kind of our downfall in the last game is kind of that organization and clarity throughout the team, and how we're going to press and how we're not going to press and stay. I think we just need to work on those two things the most. But honestly, every part of the game we need to work on. It's an entire field, entire team thing. It's not just one thing.
Is it tough to stay organized when there are so many changes from game to game in the lineup?
Yeah, I mean, that just comes with the either the injuries or who's fit or off-field things, whatever it is. But I think at the end of the day, we can't make that an excuse for ourselves, and we kind of just need to, we all know each other in the locker room and on the field. We all know how we play, so we're gonna try not to make those excuses and just play the best we can.
Is this the toughest moment you've had as captain of the club?
I mean, obviously it's tough. Obviously, losing 5-0 at home is always tough, and being from here, being the captain, you always take extra responsibility, accountability on stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like I said at the beginning, yes, I'm the captain, but I cannot change, everything with, one click of finger, or I don't have the magic recipe to turn everybody into prime Messi and being a perfect team tactically. Try to do my best. I try to keep the guys, involved. Like I said, I'm organizing a little team event. I think that's going to do good. So yeah, and I'm young, but I'm a young captain. But I'm not young. I have experience. I'm a bit all over the place in terms of I'm learning as well with the job. So yeah, it's a tricky situation. But once again, for me, we're not. I've had tougher times with the club in terms of the general feeling of the locker room, the atmosphere. Obviously, it's tough. I'm not saying we're all laughing and it's fun. And obviously, I think you guys see it from up there that we're not happy with what's happening, and there's a lot of regrets. And I think we're not performing at the quality that we have in this group. But it's up to us, and when I mean us, it's us, the staff, everybody together to turn things around. So that's the beauty of it. I think everything is in our hands, and we just have to take what's in front of us.
Results. What's been different the last 10 days? Or have you guys made a marked kind of decision out there, either as a coaching staff, everyone together, to kind of, bring it to another level? Because you would think that after that time off, you'd be raring to go to run in. Well, what's been different the last 10 days or so?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think we're going back a bit to the basics. I think we worked on a lot of things during obviously preseason and start of the year, mid-year, all that. But like I said, I think we're lacking the basics now. We're not doing that properly, and I think we have to go back to this, which is either creating chances of crosses. How do you manipulate the opponent in their half to unbalance them? Attack on one side instead of trying to do the perfect play, perfect passes that we were working on in preseason. Now it's like, look, if we have a chance, let's get out wide, put the ball in the box. But for that, we need guys in the box. So how do we get to that? All that stuff, men marking in the box, So being good in both boxes. So yeah, and like I said, I think we're working as hard as we can. Obviously, we're the first one affected by this situation. We're not happy. So yeah, it's like I said, it's up to us. It's tough. we talked about attitude, lack of engagement, which I don't think it's a problem, but you have to show up every day. And you guys, obviously, you guys are, coming here every day, looking at us training. Fans, they're at home and they're only watching us when we play. But I think it starts in training. And if the intensity is not there, the engagement is not there, well, that's going to show up in the game on Saturday, and that's what fans are going to get. So I think it starts here, and it starts with everybody just showing up and, wanting to show that they want to be here and they don't want to be part of this and this playoff run, like I've been saying a lot of times.
Hear from the sporting director 2 times in the span of a month. Why did you feel it was important to meet members of the media today?
Well, first, I'd like to meet you guys to begin with. No, I do. And I want to be more present with the media. I know you have a lot of questions, especially what's happening now. I'm not going to hide because things aren't going well. I'll be here when things are not well and when things are well. So I'm here to meet you. I know you have a lot of questions, a lot of concerns. Fans have concerns. And I just want to say we're looking at ourselves in the mirror to do better.
And so just, you have confidence. Why do you think fans should have confidence and hope in this team the final 7 games of the season?
Well, they need to look at what we did at the beginning of the year. This team played at a very high level. We had 2 great matches against Miami. We beat them at home. We had a great game against Cincinnati. Great showing not so long ago at Leagues Cup against San Luis. This team can reach, a good level of play, but it takes everyone to contribute. And right now, unfortunately, our team has been inconsistent, collectively and individually.
Gabriel, tantôt je suis arrivé à l'avant, je regardais des vieilles entrevues, puis je pensais plutôt quand tu étais embauché, tu disais qu'il y avait besoin de toi parce qu'il y avait une cassure puis une coupure avec les partisans.
Ouais.
On s'est rapproché des partisans, puis là, dans les dernières semaines, dernièrement, on dirait